This question is from GATE 2014 Mechanical Engineering paper set 4, question number 50. The precedence, relations and duration in days of activities of a project network are given in the table. The total float in days of activities E and F respectively are. So we are being given the activities from A to G, their predecessors, that is which activity happens right before which one, and duration of each of the activities. Let's start with drawing the network diagram. So first activity is activity A as well as B, because none of them has any predecessor. So from the start itself we will have to mark two arrows, one showing activity A and another one showing activity B. So this is A with a duration of 2 days and this is B with a duration of 4 days. Next we have activity C having predecessor A. So C will come after A and has a duration of 2 days, and D will be after B, which has a duration of 3 days. So let's mark C and D accordingly. This is activity C and activity D. Let's write their duration. C is of 2 days again and D is of 3 days. Next we have activity E, which has a predecessor C, and activity F, which also has a predecessor C. So E and F both should have the same starting point, which is end point of C. Let's draw them. Also further we see that activity G has a predecessor D and E both together. So D and E should have the same end point, because from there G is going to start. That is why we are going to draw E here like this. Predecessor of E being C, and F we can draw like this. So we can draw F a little bit longer like this. G has predecessors D and E. So we can draw activity G from here. Start point of G is the end point of both D and E. This is G. Let's write the durations of all of these. Activity E has the duration of 2 days, F 4 days, and G has duration of 5 days. This is the start point and this is the end node. Now that we have this, we can find out the critical path and the critical duration of the project. So critical path, it is the path having longest duration. So if we go with this path ACF, the duration will be 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 8. If we go with the path ACEG, it will be 2 3s are 6 plus 5, 11. And if we go with the path BDG, the duration will be 4 plus 3, 7 plus 5, 12. So clearly, critical path is BDG and the critical duration is its duration, which is 12 days. Now we need to find out the float of activity E and F. So we can write for E. What will happen? If we see it from the start point, earliest finish time is 2 plus 2, 4 plus 2, 6 days. And the latest finish time, which we calculate from the end point using the critical duration, it will be 12 is the critical duration. So 12 minus 5, that is 7. So 7 is the latest finish time and 6 is the earliest finish time. The difference between the two gives us the total float of activity E. That is 1 day. Similarly, for activity F, we have latest finish time. Clearly we can see F is the last activity, so it has to be 12 minus. What is the earliest finish time? Earliest finish time is 2 plus 2, 4 plus 4, 8 days. So 12 minus 8 gives us 4 days. We have the float of activity E and F as 1 and 4 days respectively. Let's go back and mark the correct option. Our answer is in option B. Total float of activities E and F respectively are 1 and 4. To learn more about float, you can refer to the NPTEL video Introduction to Floats, Types of Floats and Example 1 discussion from the course Project Planning and Control. This course is by Professor Koshi Varghese. He is from Building Technology and Construction Management, which is in Department of Civil Engineering of IIT Madras. I hope this solution will help you clear your doubt. Thank you.